You open your banking app on a random Tuesday night. Your paycheck just hit your account 3 days ago, and somehow your balance is already almost gone. Not because you bought a yacht, not because you spent $10,000 on something crazy, but because of groceries, rent, subscriptions you barely remember signing up for, and a few small purchases that didn't seem like a big deal. And suddenly you're thinking the same thought millions of people between 25 and 35 think every single month. Where did my money go? Now here's the strange part. This is the age when most people are earning more money than ever before. Yet it's also the age when most people feel the most financially stuck. Look, this isn't an accident. There's a reason this happens. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. My name is James, and I spend too much time thinking about how people create wealth and why so many people have problems with money. If you're someone who feels like you should be doing better financially by now, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because today we're talking about something that almost nobody explains properly. Why ages 25 to 35 are the decade where most people accidentally trap themselves financially. The first problem, the income illusion. Here's the thing. Most people believe their financial problems come from not making enough money, but the data tells a very different story. According to research from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, income rises significantly between ages 25 and 35. In fact, the average salary increases by roughly 60 to 80% during this decade, which sounds amazing until you look at savings. Because according to the Federal Reserve, the median savings for Americans under 35 is only around $5,400. Think about that for a second. An entire decade of career growth, and most people have less than the price of a used car saved. Lifestyle inflation. This is where it gets really interesting. There's something called lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the most powerful financial forces in the world. Here's how it works. At 22 years old, you're fine with roommates, cheap furniture, used cars, and $8 dinners. But then your income increases, and slowly, your lifestyle upgrades with it. Suddenly you want your own apartment, then a nicer car, better clothes, better vacations, and none of these things seem unreasonable. But here's what most people don't realize. Lifestyle inflation quietly eats every raise you get. Let's look at a simple example. At 25 years old, someone makes $45,000 a year. After taxes, that's roughly $2,900 per month. They manage to save $300 per month, which is pretty good. Now fast forward 5 years. They're 30 years old. Their salary increases to $70,000. Their monthly income jumps to around $4,200 after taxes. That's an extra $1,300 every month. So logically, their savings should explode. But instead, something else happens. Rent increases from $900 to $1,600. Car payment appears. Streaming services multiply. Food spending doubles, and suddenly, they're still saving $300 per month, even though they make $25,000 more per year. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but that won't happen to me. And honestly, most people believe that, but psychology says otherwise. Because humans adapt to income extremely quickly. Researchers call this hedonic adaptation, which basically means whatever you earn eventually starts to feel normal. And once something feels normal, it stops feeling like success.